Yo, this is SoulDrum86 bringing you another video. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Superstars figures. Like I said, I'm going to be splitting these videos up because I did get quite a few of these. Got several of these actually. I didn't want to do like one figure um per video. I didn't want to do one figure per video, but I got about what? How many? One, two, three, four, five. I got like five more that I got to do a review on. So we're gonna be doing three today. Got Hulk Hogan, and I did modify his shirt. He came with a I'll you guys have seen it. I'll explain. He came with a ravishing Rick, or he came with a ravishing Rick Rude. No, I got ravishing Rick Rude, and I got Honky Tonk Man. The Honky Tonk Man is dope. That's from the first wave where it was like Ric Flair and I think Bray Wyatt and somebody else. But first, let's look at this Hulk Hogan. Now, I do have a nitpick with this line overall. I have a nitpick with this line overall. And my nitpick is there's not a lot of baby faces. Because when I look through and I got everybody that I wanted, when I look at everybody that you can get, like of the majority of the Superstars figures, they're making heels. It's kind of weird. Like Mr. Perfect, heel, especially the version that they got, heel version of Mr. Perfect. Ted DiBiase, heel. Undertaker, heel, especially when he first debuted. He was not a babyface, and that's the figure that they made. Earthquake and Typhoon, heels, the natural disasters. Shawn Michaels is heel Shawn Michaels. Macho Man can be either or. Macho Man can be either or, but still, Macho Man was a heel too for a while. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was a bad guy too for a long time, especially when he was wearing the trunks with the stars. Like he's only a baby face, here and there, but he was also a heel. So it's like I kind of can use him as a baby face. And then you got Hulk Hogan. But Honky Tonk Man was a heel. Ravishing Rick Rude was a heel. It's like, dang, man, when I look at my collection of Superstars, if that's the vast majority of them are heels. So it's like, I feel like Superstars need to start changing that a bit, man. Like start getting some baby faces out there too. It's kind of weird how they're doing it. I mean, the next we got Andre the Giant and then Doink. And if I'm not mistaken, that looks like heel Doink. I mean, you could probably use it for either version again, because Doink was a heel and a baby face too. So you could kind of, do whatever you want with that. But they make a lot of heels. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Like with my elites, it's more of a split. I got some heels and I got some baby faces. It's kind of like all, just kind of all works that way. I don't know. But so we got this Hogan. He does not come with the title. This is just the title of many titles that I have that I ended up putting on him. And yes, this is the shirt that he comes with, but he comes like with a full like jogging suit and a weightlifting belt. I was like, nah, Hogan don't look like that. So I was like, absolutely not. I felt like they did that as an excuse to just put soft goods on him. I'm not saying that Hogan never wore that. I'm pretty sure he wore something like that before. Not like wrestling wise, but just I don't know, in a locker room segment. I don't know. But Hogan always mostly showed his arms. He always had the tank top on that he would rip off. Or if it wasn't his entrance shirt, he had some type of shirt where he just ripped off the tank top. You know what I mean? Or he just had a tank top on, I should say. But so yeah, I got the Hogan figure. He's got his hot dog tan going on. But let me this head is a lot like the Ultimate Hulk Hogan head that came with in the wave with Mr. T. So hold on, do the wow. Oh, I thought I lost his chain. His head popped off so quick. I thought I lost his chain. So let's get Hogan ready to wrestle. Really? Taking me a long time to take this shirt off? All right. So here we go. And Hogan looks dope. Mr. Hogan looks dope. I dig it. again, man, it's not much to go over. That's why I don't really like doing like I don't want to waste time with just doing of like focusing on one figure per video with this, because for the most part they all have the same bodies. There might be some differences here and there, but for the most part the arms and everything it's the same. Like I'm looking at like my Earthquake figure, like the Earthquake and Typhoon have a different build, but like typically everybody else kind of looks the same. They just kind of look the same. So there you have it, man. Mr. Hogan himself. I dig this figure. Very old school. Makes me feel like something I would have as a kid with a Hogan figure looking like this. And then next up, we've got the Ravishing Rick Rude. Figure is dope. By the way, I found these for some really good prices. It's hard to find good prices of them now. But I did find some really good prices to these Superstar figures. And because I got most of them I got on eBay. Some of them I got in the store, most of them I got on eBay. But literally, the Hogan I got for $26. Somebody had a bidding thing going on. I'm shocked that people didn't like, because the other Hogans that I've seen on there are like easily $40 or more. But somebody was doing a bid. I ended up just paying $26. That's not too far off. These are $19.90. These are $20 figures. So to pay $26, not mad. Ravishing Rick Rude, I paid like 28 something for. So yeah, I was finding good prices for these, and that's why I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and do that. But we got Ravishing Rick Rude looking like a beast. Wow, that shine from his robe, man, the way it's glaring off the camera. So we got to take his hands out before we take the robe off. Now, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. In this video, I'm not taking off Honky Tonk Man's entrance gear. It's just way too much. It's way too much, man. It's cool. I've done it a couple times. I mean, he pretty much looks like he's wearing what the Elite Honky Tonk Man is wearing, that light blue color. That's what he's wearing. So, yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't. I cannot do it. I can understand now why. There was a review I was watching. His name is Kyle. Kyle something. He does a lot of wrestling stuff. He does like all type of reviews, but he mostly covers wrestling stuff. And even in his video, he was all like, he contemplated on whether or not he was going to take off Honky Tonk Man's entrance gear, because I appreciate the use of soft goods with this line, but it does kind of make you worried that you're gonna like end up ripping it or kind of tearing it. As a matter of fact, my Ted DiBiase, because I've taken his suit off a few times, where the sleeve is, where by his wrist, like it's a little torn now. So I'm like leaving that alone because I don't want to mess it up. But yeah, here we have it. We have the Ravishing Rick Rude. Now, articulation is what it is with these, but if you kind of wanted to have him do his pose where he start gyrating his hips for the ladies, what I'd like to have right now is for all you fat, out of shape. I'm sorry, but y'all know how Rick Rude used to do it. But yeah, man, dope. Got the Intercontinental title design on the front, Ultimate Warrior on the back. I used to love when Rick Rude did stuff like that. Really dope. Really dope. So yeah, here we got Ravishing Rick Rude. All right, let's go, man. Let's go through these. Let's go through these. All right, last but certainly not least, the Honky Tonk Man. Dope. Absolutely dope. One of the best uses of soft goods for these little figures. This suit, I will say this suit is much better than the Elite one. I wish the Elite one had something like that with this type of material. but he doesn't. Now, as you can see, I don't even know if you can see it from here. By the way, these titles that are on them, like some of these wrestlers come with titles, but a lot of these belts are from the Elite line that I just had laying around. But as you can see, I got tape all over this thing. It's ridiculous. I should have kept that like rubber band thing over it, that clear rubber band, because Mattel makes these too easily to break apart. It's too easy to break apart. I'd rather them not have that mechanism. Literally, as soon as I took that plastic off or that rubber band thing off, it just kept breaking apart and I could not keep it together. So I did what anybody would do. I did this. Maybe not anybody would do it, but I did it. It's absolutely insane. I mean, every time I would put it together and try to get them to hold it, it would fall apart. I would put it together, get them to hold it, it would fall apart. It was insane. Mattel, that's a little ridiculous. That's a little ridiculous, man. Eventually, I'm going to take the tape off and I'm going to try to find one of those like things again and just kind of just to wrap it around it so it's not so noticeable. But yeah, it's insane, man. But this Honky Tonk Man figure is cool. I like it a lot. Let's get everybody in the shot, man. Let's get everybody in the shot. Like he's got a whole thing. Like taking that suit off, it's a whole thing, man. Again, it's better than the Elite one. The Elite one, the Elite one actually held up better though. As a matter of fact, let me get that. All right, now the guitar fell apart on the Elite one too, so I'm gonna just take that out of his hands. But here we go. Now, the new Honky Tonk Man, which is this one that's just re-released in the greatest hits with the British Bulldog and the like Ultimate Warrior and Terry Funk. The one thing about that figure is it's more, I took him off camera. It's more blue than it is purple, like you see here. So that part looks better. But yeah, getting this suit off is a little bit tougher than the Superstars one, but the Superstars one is still, it's not so much a pain, but it's, again, you just kind of get worried. You don't want to destroy it. So that's just kind of like, that's where I'm at with it. I just don't want to mess it up because it looks so good. And it's just like, it's not cheap. It doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't look so cheap. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But I do love the use of soft goods for this line, man. Almost every wrestler that you can get comes with soft goods, something. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty impressive. And I've noticed that even the Mattel line, like the Elite line, is starting to use soft goods more. That's something that we used to talk about as collectors for a long time. Because, you know, back when Mattel, the early days, and even in like, what? The like 2013-ish time, it was very rare that you would kind of get a figure that had soft goods. Everybody would have like the hard rubber or something like that and be difficult to take off a vest or coat or jacket. But I like how now they're really using up the soft goods, and I actually like that, man. I definitely applaud that. But I'm not going to keep you guys long on this one, man. I just wanted to do a little showcase of the Superstars figures. I got about 2 more videos I'm going to do of these. And then that'll wrap it up on the Superstars figures because I don't have any new ones at the moment. So let me know what you feel in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. This your boy Soul Drum 86. I appreciate you for watching, and I'm out. Peace.